Have you ever wondered what life would be like without water? In Nebraska, we really haven't experienced what a drought would be like. In other states, such as California, they experience drought quite often. But in Nebraska, we've never experienced something like that. The topic of my speech is how the Ogallala Aquifer, Nebraska's biggest resource, is being taken advantage of. And I'd like to inform listeners about the dangers of the abuse of the water we have and to convince them to take action and advocate for water rights. My thesis is the Ogallala Aquifer is an expansive body of water that may not be known about, but it is used every day, but yet it is still being destroyed. I will be talking about the awareness, prevention, and the advantages of taking care of the Ogallala Aquifer. First, the awareness. Many people know that groundwater is where we get the water to feed our crops from, but not many people know what the Ogallala Aquifer is. The Ogallala Aquifer is an expansive water table below the soil. It provides for millions of people according to the Nebraska Water Leadership Academy. It feeds people all across America. The main users of this are farmers. Farmers use 98% of the water from the Ogallala Aquifer. The other 2% are industrial and cosmetic uses, which also means the primary abusers are the farmers. They use the irrigation methods use a majority of the water from the aquifer. The depletion of the Ogallala Aquifer is a result due to the natural runoff not being able to recharge at the rate that the water is becoming taken off. The other problem with the abuse of the aquifer is chemical runoff seeping into the soil and polluting the water. This is dangerous to anybody that uses the water and can lead to chemical poisoning. Next, I will talk about the prevention. Some steps that can be taken to stop this abuse is contacting local farmers and asking what irrigation system they use. Different irrigation systems that have been modernized will be able to more effectively use the water. You can also persuade farmers to use less water or use a different irrigation technique that will save water and use less from the aquifer so it can recharge faster. You can contact your local government for stricter chemical dumping laws. Lastly, I will talk about the advantages of speaking up about the Ogallala Aquifer. You might not think it's important now, but 10 or 15 years from now, the Ogallala Aquifer could be all drained up. There will be no water to feed our crops, and there will be no water to feed our livestock. After this, we could experience a huge famine. There are obviously advantages to speak up about the Ogallala Aquifer, and those are two of them. If you advocate for water rights, as a state, Nebraska becomes more powerful in the use of the Ogallala Aquifer. Nebraska people who are informed will save our planet in the long run. In conclusion, the Ogallala Aquifer is an expansive water table that provides for millions of people, yet not many people know about it. To save Nebraska water, people in the state need to realize its importance and advocate for its rights. If we want to stop the depletion and pollution of it, we must take a stand now and talk to our local government and farmers.